Codemasters have finally returned to their much loved Dirt Rally, announcing the new 2.0 sequel which is set to arrive in February 2019. We got a chance to play a bit of it and we spotted 5 things we want you to know about. There's 2 things to know first though. 1, the game is still a work in progress, so don't take what you see as the end product. And 2, we weren't very good at the game.
That's race over. Marshals are on their way.
The big news for the game are new locations, with courses in New Zealand and Argentina being showcased for the game's announcement. While Dirt 4 took us to Michigan, Finland, Spain, Australia and Wales, the 2 new locations of DiRTy 2.0 offer a lot more in terms of a diverse track and beautifully distracting environment. We only went hands-on with the New Zealand track, but the courses took us a fair bit of time to finish, giving way to some breathtaking views of the countryside as we drifted around cliff edges, drove through miniature tunnels formed by treetops, and were blinded by sunlight right before a turn appeared from nowhere. There's a similar vibe to the Argentina track, with the footage we saw sending you through a twisting valley that gives way to tight lanes created by rock formations, before sending you a little too close to a cliff edge that overlooks a gorgeous landscape drenched in sunlight. We're still not sure what the other 4 locations that will be in the game are, but if Argentina and New Zealand are anything to go by, Dirt Rally 2 is set to be a real step up in terms of design. The main reason the tracks are more diverse and detailed this time around is because the Dirt Rally team decided to revert back to handmade track designs rather than the procedurally generated tracks we saw in Dirt 4. Whilst the My Course feature did offer an entirely new track with every outing, anything that's based on an algorithm can look a bit samey. So the return to conventional designs might mean you're going through the same track, but each one carries a lot more detail, and that chance to familiarise yourself with the course was an important aspect for the Dirt Rally team, as they looked to bring back a level playing field for the competitive matches and the run-of-the-mill online matches. Codemasters haven't ruled out My Course making a return for Dirt Rally, but at the moment, the emphasis is on creating a set of courses full of atmosphere and challenge. Track degradation is one of the fancy new features for Dirt Rally 2.0, with tracks taking a battering and making even the simplest of turns a bit of a bastard. It also means that your placement in a race will have a lot more meaning behind it. Starting from last place and wowing the crowd with your motor skills to finish first might not be as easy as it was before, as the ground now reacts to all the chaos of rally driving. So, while you might not see much of a difference if you're in the top 3, even being in 6th or 7th place presents a very different course, forcing you to slow down in order to pass through, or, well, sending you into a wall. While the challenge might not be for everyone, it's a level of detail that looks set to give you hardcore rally fans an extra level of believability when it comes to trying to make up ground in a race. And for those of you who aren't super into rally car racing, I hope you enjoy destroying your car. Dirt 4 turned out to be a bit of a divisive game in terms of its controls, with that arcade and sim split dividing players worse than the whole Ares Aerith debacle. So, partly in reaction to that, Dirt Rally 2.0 will be switching back to a single handling system with a heavy emphasis on sim control. And to complement the return to that purist racer mindset, they've gone and overhauled the physics of the game, meaning you're going to have to be at your sharpest for the whole race. The weight of the car seems a lot more prevalent now, with sharp corners forcing you into a kind of fight with the steering wheel as you try to shift the momentum of the car back on course, so it feels like you're drifting around the inside of a corner when you do it right, and, well, being thrown off a cliff when you do it wrong. It won't be an easy system to master, but with the return of the fine-tuning system from Dirt 4 and the F1 games, there seems to be enough in place to give those of you who know what you're doing an upper hand when it comes to getting out onto the track. Dirt Rally 2 will be reviving the game's prior relationship with the FIA Championship, meaning you can expect to see the 2018 lineup alongside such iconic rally cars as the VW Mark 1 GTI. We didn't get to see many of these cars, but the rallycross races we tried out did have us taking the VW Polo out for a spin, and we've had confirmation that the Ford Escort Mark II, Lancia Stratos, Subaru Impreza 95, the Audi Sport Quattro S1 E2, or Season 1 Episode 2 I'm guessing, and the Ford Fiesta Supercar Lite will be among those included in the game. Hopefully that'll make more sense to you than it does for me. There you have it, 5 new things we spotted when playing Dirt Rally 2.0. Are you excited about the changes, or are you hoping for a similar arcade and sim split that Dirt 4 offered? Let us know in the comments, and like and subscribe for more videos like this from GGS Gamer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.